Hey, Cap City. What's going on? It's your girl D with 8th House Energy. I'm going to be doing a special reading for you. This is going to be a reading based on the Mercury Retrograde energies for February, March 2020. Please check out the Mercury Retrograde video that I put out. It's entitled Mercury Retrograde Readings February, March 2020. It just gives you an explanation of these energies and how it may be affecting you and why I'm doing these extra readings. I felt it was really important to do it because of these energies. They're very intense. Please check out that video, and I'll go ahead and pull your card. So this card here is going to be the overall energy, and we're going to look at love, we're going to look at prosperity, and we're going to look at protection, the 3 P's, in reference to this Mercury retrograde season. All right, so let me lay the cards and we'll get cracking. I'm going to try to cover, I put a lot of cards out with my readings, more so than most people, because I try to capture as many energies for as many different Capricorns as I can, and I do that for all the signs because there's too many people who watch these videos. So I try to get as many of the stories that resonate as far as what comes up, what I feel, and what energy I get as possible, so that there's more variety here. Okay, so this card here is going to represent the overall energy, and we'll talk about it in reference to love. We'll talk about it in reference to prosperity, and we will talk about it in reference to protection. So this card is the Soulmates card, okay? And let me just grab the info for it. Okay, so Soulmates. All right, Cap City. Interesting message here. Soulmates. And it's number 41. Number 4 and 1 is number 5. And the number 5 is the Hierophant. We know the Hierophant speaks about traditional relationships, everything from, courting to marriage and divorce. Okay. So this card overall is about harmonious partnerships. It's about love, friendship, companionship, a relationship fostering personal growth. Okay, so this is the energies that you want to be. This is the overall theme for your Mercury retrograde energies. Now let's talk about this soulmate energy in reference to love. So in reference to love and relationships, it says consider love in a deepest sense. Love so powerful that you'll never be the same, regardless of how long the relationship lasts. Okay, it could be a 2-minute relationship, but you'll never be the same after this. Now, consider friendships and romantic bonds so compelling that they overwhelm you with gratitude, or break you open so you will finally claim who you were meant to be. Even a companion animal reminds you that it is you who is being rescued and healed. Pay attention, for you are in the presence of a soulmate, come to guide you home to the real you. Interesting energy. So, in reference to love, a lot of you are dealing with or connecting with a soulmate. Now, with the word soulmate, we use this really loosely, but you can have good soulmates, positive ones, and then you can have ones that are not so positive. So we do need to be careful in reference to the illusions that are going on during this time frame, because we're talking about Neptune. Neptune is all about illusions. We're talking about the 12th house. The 12th house is all about illusions. It's all about the imagination. It's all about mysticism. It's all about the subconscious. So it's all about dreams. Okay, so this is really to be quite honest, I'm calling this to me is like the big mind fuck time frame. Like, this is the Mercury retrograde. Like, it's going to be crazy for some people. Okay, hopefully you will get through these energies again until the end of March. When April comes through, these energies will be clearing out. Okay, they'll be clear. So you don't want to make any major decisions about love at this time. Do not decide, some of you may decide, okay, let's get married. Someone may come to your door that you were dealing with, and it might just be crazy, and you guys will say, okay, let's get married. That's cool, get married, that's great. But if you can, come out of that mindset just for another month, okay, and just, you guys want to be married, that's great. But these energies are very, they can play with your mind. Okay? Again, this energy is all about the mind fuck. This is all about illusions. It's all about glamorizing. It's all about you seeing things only the way you want to see them, and only the way that you want them to be. Okay? A lot of us are not dealing with reality at this time, and it's not because we're not logical thinking individuals. It's only because the energies and the way that they are. This is going to be a time where people are going to be able to manipulate you, more so than not, especially when it comes to affairs of the heart. People are going to be able to play games with you more so because of the affairs of the heart and the emotion. We're in an emotional house. Mercury retrograde is in the house of emotions, a water sign. Okay, so this is going to be a situation where with relationships you really got to be careful. Some of you are excluded from this. Like I said, you got engaged, you got married, and you guys are gone. That's fine. But the others of you, we have the Ten of Cups here and the Death card. So for some of you, because of this relationship, one of my subscribers left a message and told me after I did the surprise video for you guys. If you didn't see it, check it out. After I did the surprise video for you guys, one of my subscribers commented that somebody actually came back with a ring. Check out the comments for Cap City. For the surprise video, you'll see it. It's one of the recent comments that was done within the last 2 days, so you don't have to go too far because there's a lot of comments. But you'll see this person said that their person came back with a ring, and they got engaged and they're moving forward. So that's for some of you. Your person is coming back. Now, you may not be getting engaged or married, but your person is coming back and you guys are connecting and you're deciding to take things to the next level. For those of you who are not getting married or not getting engaged and you're getting back with the person you want to be with, that's a great thing, but you may not want to make a solid decision about that until after these energies pass. Okay, you just want to make sure that these energies are not negatively or positively affecting your decision, so that you don't get to a point where you feeling like, okay, I put my foot in my mouth, now I have to clear all this up later. So it's just very important to keep that in mind. Okay, it's nothing wrong with, maybe seeing this person throughout March, deciding, what you want to do with them, and then when April comes, you'll come to a concrete conclusion. But yeah, go for a test drive right now. When I say test drive, I mean hang out with them, go have a drink, go talk, get on the phone and talk. If you guys don't trust yourself enough where you're going to jump in the bed with the person and you don't want to, then just talk to them on the phone, or meet them somewhere out in public. You know what I mean? Don't be alone by yourself with them if you feel weak around them. But it's very important that you protect yourself at this time, because this person could very well know how you feel about them. And they could be playing on those energies, not purposely, but because they may be dealing with some Mercury retrograde energy about a past lover themselves. Okay? And you're here waiting in the wings for them, and they may be in the wings waiting for someone else, but they're dealing with you in the meantime. All right? So be very careful. These energies, and you have a lot of people who don't understand a whole lot about astrology. You're listening to this reading and you're getting it and you're understanding, but the person you're dealing with may not be looking at readings like this. So they may not be knowing how these energies are going to affect them. They may be dealing with some shit you don't even know about. So you just want to just be clear that you just take your time with it, and then see how they are feeling around the first, second week of April. See how you both are feeling. You both may get back together this Mercury retrograde, and then by the second or third week of March, you're fighting and screaming again about the same shit. And you realize that, okay, this isn't working. I just don't want, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. I just don't want people to, if they are putting their foot down and they're moving away, I don't want you to go back after you did all that work to move away just to be shitted on again. That's my concern. But you trust your gut and you do what you feel is best. For others of you, have the Three of Swords reversed in the past, so you got over a broken heart in the past, and currently and in the future, you're focused on your money, making your dollars. So for some of you, you're not thinking about love. You're waiting until you meet that soulmate. For some of you, you're just going to focus on your money and do what's best for you. You're waiting on the soulmate who will resonate with you. So you're not jumping into anything serious right now. You're focusing on money. For others of you, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Three of Cups in reverse. So in the past with the Five of Pentacles, you were in relationships that weren't balanced. Some of you might have been in relationships where you were spending the majority of your money. This person was giving very little, or you were putting time and effort into this and energy into the relationship, doing more work than the other person. Okay, and it wasn't balanced. And so you realize now in the future, now in the here and now and in the future, that you can't be dealing with people who, all they want to do is party. Some of them, they just want to, hang out and have fun at your expense. But as far as them being a soulmate to you, you may be in love with this person and wanting to establish deep connection, but you may have found out that this person, you were doing way more in the relationship than they were, and they were just taking advantage. They didn't see anything serious. So you are learning now that, okay, maybe that's how that was in the past. Now, if this person comes back, it's up to you as to what you want to do. What I would recommend is don't make a decision until April 1. Don't give your goods away. And I'm talking to fellas too. Don't give your good stuff away. Okay, because they coming back because they want that too. So don't give your good stuff away until you feel comfortable in looking at, because you don't deserve to be played with. People, we a lot of times we forget men have feelings, men have emotions. Okay, you don't want to be played with. If this was someone that you were in love with and this person was just playing around with you, you're spending money, taking them out, and they just around for a good time because they know you'll spend the money, things like that. Like, you don't deserve that. You got the good loving, you spend money. Yeah, they're going to mess with you. But in reality, do they really want to be with you? Is this your soulmate? Is this someone who is going to give just like you give? Can you take just like they take? Are they giving anything for you to take? I'm showing here some of you were dealing with someone who wasn't. So if this person comes back around, okay, you may want to, okay, well, look, I'll take your number. Maybe we'll hang out. We'll hang out 1 or 2 times, maybe 3 times during the Mercury retrograde. And then at that point, maybe 2 weeks into April, sit back and look how they act. Sit back and look how you feel about the situation. And then decide what you want to do. Right? Now, let's talk about the prosperity message. So for prosperity, the soulmate card says strategic alliances are most important right now as you begin to attract the perfect people to support your dreams. This is a journey you will share with others. Mentors, business partners, helpers, employees, creative partners, friends, and strangers open doors for you and step through the portal to join you in the harmonic dance of collaboration, commitment, and cooperation, as well as co-creation. This is what you've been waiting for. So for some of you, for those of you with the prosperity, now we're on to the money, Cap City, and this is what's up. So let's pull these cards and see what we're talking about as far as money. So some of you right now, you are in a situation, and when it comes to soulmate, you are doing something that you truly love. Some of you may have left the rat race to start a business that you are just tied to and connected to. Your business can be your soulmate. That's your baby. Okay? Some of you, you may still be working in corporate America, but you got a lot more options now. And some of you are tapping in on the side, doing some creative things and taking those things that you're good at, those creative things, and making money from them. So that is where the soulmate energy comes in. Some of you are in love with your job. You work in corporate America and you're cool with that and you love your job. Some of you don't work in a corporate America, but this is a fact that there are some of you out there who really love what you're doing and you see prosperity coming from it. Okay, but what you have to do in this situation during the Mercury retrograde, don't start doing things right away. Don't take proactive steps, spending money, signing contracts. Don't do that right now. What you want to do right now during this Mercury retrograde time is sit back. Mercury retrograde is all about falling back. This is why they say don't sign any major contracts, because Mercury is all about communication, right? It's all about the contracts. It's all about IT. It's all about internet. It's all about email, texting. All that is Mercury energy. Okay, so when it's in retrograde, you don't want to sign large contracts for big ticketed items or for loans and things like that. If you're getting approved for a loan, then that's something different. But don't start spending money yet for it, right? So you want to take your time in whatever it is you're doing. Put plans together, okay, with the Seven of Pentacles energy. See, this person is putting in work right now. Put in work planning, okay? Take care of the little ancillary things that you need to take care of so that your foundation is strong, so that when April comes, you just full steam ahead. You got you put everything in place. You've been that true Queen of Pentacles energy where you are very strategic. You're very you're strategizing. You're putting things in place. All right, you got all that in your head. And then when April comes, you can step into the masculine energy of the King of Pentacles and you can put all this into action, right? Now, for others of you, we have the Seven of Cups reverse and the Two of Cups. So this is some of you getting clarity on what it is that you truly like to do. Some of you, it took you a long time to figure out what it is that you want, because once you work for something, you're all in. But it's just the hard part was, what is it that I love? What is it that I want to do? What is it that I want to invest my energy and effort into? So some of you are going to get clarity during this Mercury retrograde. There are some of you who are thinking about, what is it that I do want to do? What is it that I want in reference to making money? Do I want to use my my creative side? What is it that I'm passionate about? What is going to make money? What's going to allow me to live, provide stability for me, that I can enjoy? What is it? So a lot of you are going to come up with some ideas during Mercury retrograde, because that's what this is. It's a time of thinking and planning. It's not a time of doing. All right. So I want my Cap City Massive to understand that. You get 3 Mercury retrogrades a year. During each Mercury retrograde, don't move forward with any business deals or anything like that. Just sit back and look at the things that you put on the shelf. There might be a project that you put on the shelf and you're like, oh, let me take a look at that now. Now is the time for you to take a look at that project. All right. This is what Mercury retrograde is about. If you don't have any projects, then now is the time for you to just sit back and plan. Figure out where you want to be, how you want to be there. Put everything into place right now. This whole time. Don't make any moves. Just put things into place. Put things into perspective. Put your blueprint together. And then April, take off. Now, for others of you, we got the Page of Swords in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. So in the past, you guys weren't really getting any downloads. You couldn't, you weren't communicating, or, you were in tune with yourself enough to know what it was that you wanted in reference to prosperity or how to go about it. A lot of you right now, I'm telling you, the High Priestess in reverse, this to me is a card that represents getting downloads. When she's in the upright, this is you reaching into your higher self, asking, hey, I need assistance. I'm trying to tap into my intuition. What do I need to do? A lot of you right now, during Mercury retrograde, tap into your intuition if you haven't already. For those of you who've already been doing it, if you sit back and just chill, you're going to be getting some downloads. All right. A lot of you, you're going to be getting dreams. You're going to getting thoughts and ideas about something randomly. You want to write that down. Make sure you can get to a piece of paper. If you can't, grab your phone, make a recording, and put the date so that you can go back to it and get that information. Because you're going to be getting a lot of downloads about how to make money, how to better your financial situation, and how to become more prosperous. All right. So pay attention. That's why you don't want to be focused on starting something new. You don't want to be focused on, okay, well, I've completed this task. Let me go to the next task to get to my larger goal. No. If you completed this level, instead of you going to this level, wait till April to go to that level. Right now, at this level, go back. See what you might have missed. Cover, take a look and see if there's anything that you skipped over, or you could, there's something that you might need to do a little bit better. You might need to put some reinforcement in somewhere. Okay? This is what that time is for. Now, for the protection message, so that you can protect yourself during Mercury retrograde, it says an important relationship brings you to your knees. This is the kind of soulmate who comes with a powerful gift. Your patterns and all your old stories that don't serve that don't serve your well-being, enter into this dynamic so that you can heal them. This person is also called to a sacred task to help you learn, even if it seems uncomfortable, sticky, or even inconceivable. The question is not, why did he or she do this to me, but rather, what is the gift in this? Look into this mirror. You will only be changed for the better. Wow. Okay? So, the protection message in this situation, because there are a lot of people who are going to be having dreams or thoughts about someone. Mercury is in the 12th house, the house of where Neptune is at. Neptune is all about illusion, glamorizing things, making it more than what it is. It's all about, and also about the hidden, what you can't see. The 12th house is about imagination. You get what I'm saying here? So intuition, imagination, dreams, premonitions, All of this psychic energy is going to be going on for everybody planet-wise. So you are going to be connecting on those who ruminate, who, how can I say it? Those who, those who have a higher frequency, those who are on a stronger frequency with you, they're gonna be coming to your head right now. Whether it's a friend, a co-worker, a lover, ex-partner, an ex-friend, a family member, it doesn't matter. Those unresolved issues and emotions about those people, and everybody you deal with is a soulmate. Okay? Everybody you deal with is a soulmate. The people you work with and go to work with, they're your soulmates as well. Your mom's your soulmate. Your cat is your soulmate. Okay, your fish is your soulmate. These are people who walk through life with you and experience things with you. Now, an intimate soulmate, but in general, this is to protect yourself from all soulmates. Okay, no matter who they are. So we have the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Hermit card. Okay, so in the past here, you may have been a little bit open, okay, with people, period. Okay, you may have been just a little bit open, thinking that people don't think like you. My mother telling me all the time, she used to tell me, everybody don't think like you. Everybody's not nice like that. Everybody's not considerate like that. Everybody doesn't think like that. So what you want to do to protect yourself is keep that in mind. Everybody's not as kind as you. Everybody's not as nice as you. It doesn't mean that you have to go about being an asshole to a person. But what it means is you don't want to be so giving and so open. Be a little bit more strategic in your approach in reference to, okay, well, this person gives this much, I'm going to give this much. Okay? If this person only gives this much, then I'm going to give this much. If this person gives this much, then why am I up here giving this much? I need to be given this much. This is what you're going to need to do with that King of Pentacles in reverse energy. All right? If the person doesn't have any follow through, then neither do you. Be a mirror. Treat people the way they treat you. Okay? And then we have the Hermit. So in the future, moving forward, you're going to go within and think about this. You're going to think about how I put myself in a situation where I might have been dealing with someone who had no follow through, but yet I still kept pursuing them, or I still kept pushing. Why would I do that to myself? This is all about the protection that you need to focus on during the Mercury retrograde. Protect yourself from being a people pleaser. If someone don't like you, fuck them. If they're not showing, you know what I mean, no matter what, and you feeling uneasy about it where you got to scream at this person, take a breath and think about it. Go within. Think about what you need to do and how you need to address the issue, because it needs to be addressed, right? But you don't want to look like an idiot either, as far as, going bonkers. This is because a lot of people don't speak up. Speak up. If you see something not right, speak up. If you see someone acting in a disrespectful manner, let them know. Don't be rude about it, but let them know. Protect your energy. Protect yourself. For another group of you, as far as protection is concerned, related to soulmates, we have the Seven of Wands and we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So in the past, in reference to protecting yourself, some of you have been being picky. You're being very particular about who you deal with. Okay, in the past, that might have been the case. All right, now in the present and moving forward, some of you are just, you're not looking for love. You just want to have fun. Okay, some of you, because you may have had people attack your character, or you may have looked at the way that they treated you because they didn't treat you right, you may have looked at it like it was something wrong with you. And as a result, if you don't change your mindset, because there's nothing wrong with you, it's just this person's not on the same frequency as you. You have to look at it. You have your own frequency. All right? And when you communicate with others, the energy they give or they don't give, that's the frequency. Okay? So if the frequency is not good, it's in the negative, then how negative is it? Oh, it's just -1. We just had a slight disagreement about this, but other than that, we get along. Or, okay, it's in the positive. This is my family. Or however you categorize it, whatever you want. But you got to look at the frequency that you and this person emit when you guys are together. All right? And for some of you, this person tore down on your self-esteem just by the way they treated you. So moving forward, you need to go within and think about that, because some of you are feeling pretty low about yourselves, and you should not be. Do not let someone, because they're not physically attracted to you or they don't find you attractive, and they got other people, you looking at these other people like, okay, I see a common theme here as far as, the way someone looks or the type of person that this person is attracted to, and I don't look like them. And here I am this is why I'm putting more energy into the relationship than this person is. Like, look at these things. Pay attention to what's going on and how these people act towards you. Be a mirror. All right. And then you'll be able to see, okay, I'm putting too much into this. Let me step back. This person is not attracted to me. Let me step back. Let me find someone who is. For others of you, I have the Strength card in reverse and I have the Knight of Swords. So in the past with the Strength card in reverse, a lot of you were not confident in yourselves in reference to the soulmate connections. A lot of you, when I say not confident, a lot of people think, well, I know, it's not, I'm not confident. When I say not confident, I mean, if you see that someone is not giving you the pushback that you're giving, then you need to stop right there. Okay, being a people pleaser is a lack of confidence. Well, I want these people to like me. I want this person to like me. And I tried this, but they're not giving me what I need. So let me try it this way. They're not budging. Let me try it this way. It's like you're doing all of these. You've been in all these different positions, and this person has still been in this same position doing them. You're dancing around. This is what I'm talking about with no strength. Okay? Believing in yourself and believing in who you are and realizing that if this is a person who's not moving no matter where you go, you need to stop lying to yourself with the Knight of Swords energy and be honest with yourself and realize that, wait a minute, something is not right here. You're in your head about it with the Swords energy, so you know something ain't right about it. So this is what you have to stop and think about. Stop trying to be a people pleaser. Everybody is throwing themselves at everybody nowadays. So it's very difficult for you when you find someone you're attracted to just, try to take it easy and go with the flow. Because 9 times out of 10, people got other people coming at them. And so it's competition. And so you're thinking, oh, well, if I do this or if I do that and I go out on my way and I do this. No. What I learned a long time ago is when you're dealing with someone who has a lot of options, you don't exert any more energy than that person exerts. Especially when you meet those hotties, they look good. You know they got other people chasing them. You exert what energy they exert. I don't give a damn how you feel about how you look, what you look like compared to the others. I don't give a damn if this person is someone that you are just insane about. You give them what they give you. Because other than that, you're extending yourself. These other people are extending themselves too. So then when this person has ran through all of these people and you're one of the ones, now this person is going to take this whole group of y'all and push y'all to the side because there's other people coming at this person. So this person's just going to do it again if they're not in their right, if they're not the right type of individual. So this is how it works. So what you need to do is you need to stand back. Don't be in that circle. Step out of that circle. Make this person come to you. 9 times out of 10, they're going to be attracted to you if they like you because of the fact everybody else is throwing themselves at them. Psychology, okay? Use basic psychology. Don't throw yourselves at these people. Don't do it. They're not worth it. Let me get you some advice, and then we'll let you go, Cap City. And I hope you guys were able to get something out of this reading. I really wanted to put some information out here about this energy out here because it's very tricky. Adjacent doors. Let me see what time we got left. Okay, good. So let me read adjacent doors and I'll let you guys go. Adjacent doors. Number 24. Okay. So number 2 and number 4 is number 6, and that is the Lovers. Okay, interesting. Lovers. Okay, and then number 5 is the Hierophant. See the numbers on the cards? Okay. So with adjacent doors, it says sometimes sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potentially healthy choices at hand. Let me read that again. Sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potentially healthier and happier choices at hand. Yet every moment gives you the option to open a different door and take a different course, whether it's in your thoughts, behaviors, or major life decisions. Unlike the indecision card, which indicates confusion and vacillation about which course to take, the adjacent possibilities card is here to tell you that you have many options and it's time to take a wider look at things. As you consider the many the many life choices available, excuse me, you'll feel more and more empowered and motivated to make the right decisions that bring happiness, strength, and forward movement. In terms of your goals, this card could indicate unknown and previously unconsidered ideas. Didn't I tell you about that stuff you put on the shelf? Now, after there's a marketing tool, perhaps there's a marketing tool that hasn't been thought of, or a connection you haven't tapped, or an entirely different connection that would be more suited for you. Be conscious, be aware, and be flexible, and be willing to take new and different action now. So yeah, change things up. Do things different in reference to prosperity. If you got people calling you, reaching out to you, and you're not returning calls, you may want to reach out to these people and see what's going on. You don't have to jump into anything right away. Wait till after the retrograde, but call them and find out all the details about it and play with it in your head for a while. Maybe it'll come in handy, maybe it won't. But adjacent possibilities in reference to love. Some of you have other options coming towards you. You're focused on your money right now because you know the options that you have. For some of you are just not what it's all about. So you're deciding to take a different path. Perfect. Those of you who have reconnected with someone, maybe your approach in reference to how you connect with this person should be a little bit different. Maybe you guys take your time and get to know each other and spend time together and establish your bond. All right, try a different route with adjacent possibilities. All right, and in reference to protecting yourself, don't be such a people pleaser. Don't allow people, who have a lot of people chasing them, make you uncomfortable or unconfident in yourself. And so you feel like, okay, I got to get this person's attention, so I'm going to do everything I can. And then you end up playing yourself in the end. All right. Cap City, I hope this resonated with you. Please let me know by clicking the like button and let me know in the comments. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.